Hey everyone, this is PrinceWatercress, and welcome back to Let's Play Blood Omen, Legacy of Kain for the Sony PlayStation 1. It's time to enter Elzevir's mansion, and we're being attacked by dolls. We made it all the way to this frozen area when we played the last video, when we played last time, and we're here now. Now, you're probably wondering how to get past that gate. Well, believe it or not, you can actually shoot Spirit Rack across that gate. By doing this, hit a doll, walk up to the switch, hit the switch. By the way, you will need to use the flame sword to get rid of the dolls. Otherwise, they'll just pull themselves back together. Thankfully, they only go down in 2 swipes. Now, before you go over there, there's an island over to the west. This island made out of ice. And we need to use the mist form to get to it. By grabbing that blood flask, we get a secret. Now, we need to go south, starting here, for another secret. And now we need to go around the coast to find a third secret, which you will get if you touch the Heart of Darkness, or at least the part of the land where it's at. And finally, go over here for one more secret by touching the blood vial. Or the blood flask, rather. And just like that, we should be at... Really? Looks like I'm going to have to do it that way. Why is there so much delay in pausing? I have to get out of mist form first to do this, apparently, because I keep forgetting that you have to leave mist form to do this. But... And by the way, it's really hard to see enemies on the ground because they just blend in here. But if you did everything right and you found everything thus far, you should have 96. We are at 96 out of 100. 1,984 slayings. That's a number. And if we took the route on land to the mansion, we would have ran into even more dolls. And it would have been hard to see because it's night and the dolls blend in with the ground. I like the graphics and everything. They're pretty typical for the era, but they can be a bit dark. Also, once you enter Elzevir's mansion, it's time to start playing around with your spells. We're actually going to have to
inspire hate, repel,
get a few things. For instance, we're going to equip Energy Bolt. We are going to equip Natural Light. And what else did I need? No, I'm still going to need Spirit Rack. But you will need Energy Bolt and Natural Light for what we are going to do here. You may not need Natural Light, but it does make the last part of this a little easier. So first off, we need to go through this door. And we need to tread carefully. We got plenty of dolls who want us dead. Thankfully, we have the Chaos Armor equipped, and for just in case of such a thing, why are you trying to kill me? I can't tell where he's aiming. And now... Oh, I already had Spirit Rack equipped. Well, we need to use Spirit Rack anyway. Hit this guy. Hit. Can you hit the switch? Can you hit the switch? Hit the switch! Why is this so hard? Now the enemy's dead, and I have to leave to get him back. Ugh. At least the walk isn't so far. I just wish this switch wasn't so finicky. Wow, so difficult. Now we can go over here.
Help me, kind sir.
That angered me more than it should have. At least it's not as anger-inducing to get past these things. All right. And yeah, I'll just go ahead and use this. How about go ahead and set this guy ablaze, and also go ahead and destroy these things. Those are teddy bears too, in case you're wondering what they are. And I might as well feed on the people that are here. Why not? Not like I'll be coming back here anyway. And these exploding things are teddy bears, believe it or not. They are very easy to kill with... Really? They are very easy to kill with the flame sword. But if they run into you, they will explode. Like, you can kind of tell that's a teddy bear now when it's moving around. And somehow I managed to move past that. Now, before you go, well, you can't go unless you hit this picture frame anyway. So walk into it so that way you can go through the door. Now you're back over here. You now need to enter the door on the right. Hopefully my magic will be able to recover from the embarrassment from earlier, because Spirit Rack uses a lot of magic. And hit the switch so you can go over here. That's a doll. And now it's time to use the mist form. We're going to use the mist form to get past everything here. And let's see here. Okay. We are going to use Spirit Rack on this doll. Move down immediately, grab the rune triangle, and you'll hit a switch that opens this door. It's a good thing I have max magic regeneration. I'm probably going to need it. And should I? Yeah, yeah, I guess. Let's go ahead and use this to get that. And then I'll probably get Spirit Rack equipped again. We are now on ice. Be careful. Might as well make a meal out of this person. Why not? And now we need to use Energy Bolt to hit that picture frame. Okay. Need to remember that R1 is the button for the cool stuff. Apparently I can't seem to remember that for some reason. Am I going to have to do this? Apparently I'm going to have to do this. Well, time to use Repel again. And the best part about Repel is the teddy bears can't hurt you at all. And you want to be careful with those wall spikes. And apparently Chaos Armor was enough for that thing to kill itself. Who would have thought? Hit this picture frame. Go through the door. And now it's time to go through this area right here. There's a blood vial here. We don't need it. And now... Okay. I wish there was. Actually, you know what? Before I do anything else, there is a thing that I wish to grab. We'll be going back. Don't worry. We just need to get something real quick. And believe it or not, it's right there. It's a good thing I saved that, because I know that I'm going to need it. I really need the magic for what we're going to do. Yes, it involves defeating Elzevir. Glad you asked. Maybe you didn't. Maybe you didn't have to ask. But you probably knew it was going to be Elzevir anyway. Now, here we need to use the wolf form to jump the barrels. If we can. And apparently we're not defeating Elzevir quite yet. I still remember that there's still one thing left to go, but it's probably for the best that I got that magic anyway. Because of what we're going to need it for. Now, once you go in here, it's going to be pretty dark. There will be some dolls. You'll hit a switch as soon as you get in here. And you'll need to hit this switch to move forward. Now, it is really dark in here. So we're going to use light. And we are going to carefully make our way over to here. Be very careful going through here, because you can get pinned down by those wall spikes very easily. Now you need to use the wolf form to get to this floor panel here. Hit that, and you can continue on your way. And okay, there's an enemy. Did not know there was an enemy there. Alright. Time to use Mist again. We're going to use that to get past all of this. We're going to hit this so we can get back if we ever need to. Though that just takes you in a loop. The real exit's right over there. And from here, we can go ahead and feed off the people here. Leave the room. Come back. There'll be ghosts. And if I ever need magical energy, I can just keep going in and out and in and out. Now, I need to equip Repel. Because once we go past this save spire, we're going to be facing Elzevir. So let's go ahead and save our game. And I needed to get a drink of some adequate temperature tea. Not exactly cold tea, but at least cool tea. And yeah, I'm good to go. About as good as go as I'm going to be. And yes, I know there's a full moon. And I know there's going to be at least one more moon cape, but we'll deal with that.
I have come for the soul.
So, Otmar sent you to kill me, eh? I can smell him on you. Or is that the stench of the grave?
And we have just met Elzevir. Once we go through this door, we're facing him.
Dollmaker, I have no time for these games.
And I have no time to wait to equip the Soul Reaver.
Flame sword.
So we need to equip... Well, first of all, we use Repel first of all, because we can't use magic with the Soul Reaver. Equip Repel, equip the Soul Reaver. We need to keep hitting Elzevir with it.
The soul is mine! I earned it! Otmar gave it to me!
Then you shall earn it with blood.
You shall not have it! Mine! 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 Farewell, Philo. I was lucky to have made you.
What an odd little man. Now, to find the soul.
And also to save our hides. So, I had to keep striking Elzevir with the Soul Reaver just to make sure he died. At least he's a lot easier to defeat compared to Azimuth, because he doesn't teleport in and out like a coward while he summons enemies. Instead, he just moves back and forth very slowly like an old man, I guess. And it's just so easy to kill him. It's just really, really easy to kill him. And here is Elzevir's doll.
Elzevir imprisoned the girl's soul in a small fabric doll. The old man's intentions I shall never know.
And now, I'm going to keep... Well, actually, before I do that, I want to save first. As I move around in my creaky chair. And I'm going to keep going in and out and in and out. So that way I can refill my magic. I know that I have max magic recovery speed going on. But I'll still be able to get everything. I'll still be able to keep on refilling. And thankfully, the loading time's not that bad. And if you can finagle the D-pad around just fine, if you can finagle it in the way that you need to, you can get everyone's blood at once as you repeatedly tap circle. Thankfully, the rooms here are rather small. And actually feeding off the enemies, or rather feeding off the humans here, and then using them as a source for refilling magic, really helpful. I mean, we're back to near full magic energy just already, just like that. I mean, look at that. We've gotten everything that we need. I just need to do one more feed. And from here, we should be able to get back to full. How am I doing on my status? Oh, that's interesting. We are now at Overlord. Very nice. Very, very nice. Now, we need to head back to Willendorf to get our hands... Well, to get our hands on the kingdom, for one thing. But we also need to return the doll because it has the king's daughter's soul inside. However, you don't necessarily want to do that yet, because there is a thing that we need to do. First off, we are going to go back to this beacon that we went to earlier, that we toggled not that long ago. Now, we won't be able to make it to where we want to go in time, but that's not going to bother me all that much, I don't think. It's really not going to bother me all that much, I don't think. Either I make it or I don't. If I don't, it doesn't bother me. I am going to run through here with the wolf form just to make things... Yeah, I'm not going to make it, but I am going to show off what I want to show off just because. And we will get to it in the next video. And there's some magic, but I don't want to get that yet. Okay. Okay. Now, if we go through here, just keep going through here. These doors are open now. Welcome to the stronghold of William the Just, aka the Nemesis. Gonna open up the map here real quick. Yeah, I'm not gonna get to this in time. I didn't get to it in time. But if we go to the north and then go west from here, there are two caves. One is a cave that leads back to the stronghold, while the other one is a moon cave. We actually want to get to this moon cave and go through it before we go back to Willendorf. This is the Spirit Forge for the Pentalic of Terret. And unfortunately, there is no back door leading here. This is the only way to get in. Which means we're going to have to wait a while just to get our hands on whatever's inside. To get the secret, and then if we want, use some blood for the Pentalic of Terret, which I'm not going to do because I have plenty of those. So I'm going to clear Secrets 93 through 96 off of my list. And there we go. Alright. I'm going to wait here. And I will see you on the next full moon. Join me then, why don't you? Until then, this is PrinceWatercress. Take care. Stay safe. And thanks for watching!